Tilly Norwood, 100% AI generated.
From AI-created actresses and even journalists to real-life actors like Matthew McConaughey and Michael Caine leaning into AI.
My name is Michael Caine.
Artificial intelligence isn't just knocking on Hollywood's door, it's already inside the studio. That fear that AI will disrupt the workforce isn't limited to Hollywood. A new study from MIT this week finding artificial intelligence can already replace 11.7% of the U.S. labor market. It's a concern musician Sting even brought up in a conversation with NBC News about his Broadway musical The Last Ship coming to the Met Opera this summer.
What do you hope the message of The Last Ship says to those in the UK and even here in the United States?
I think the real message of The Last Ship is the importance of community. I don't know the answer to the economic malaise that we are in, especially now with AI coming to take everybody's jobs away. I don't have that answer, but I know if there is an answer, it's about our community, helping each other.
Hollywood is, though, making moves to protect artists. With 2 Oscar-nominated films from last year, The Brutalist and Emilia Perez, drawing scrutiny for their use of AI, the Academy Awards this year will have new rules on using the technology. Voters instructed to take, quote, into account the degree to which a human was at the heart of the creative authorship when choosing which movie to award. Meanwhile, actors and writers' unions have set up significant guardrails to protect against AI-generated scripts and actors seeking control over their likeness. But it hasn't kept big-name Hollywood actors from realizing AI is here to stay. Some now leaning into the technology, like Matthew McConaughey, who revealed earlier this month that he's using voice cloning technology from a company he's an investor in called 11 Labs for a Spanish-speaking version of his popular newsletter, Lyrics of Livin'.
Hablemos de traducciones.
McConaughey shared his views on AI on Joe Rogan's podcast earlier this year.
I very sparingly use it, and I do have a little pride about not wanting to use an open-ended AI to share my information so it can be part of the worldwide AI vernacular.
11 Labs also announcing actor Michael Caine will be among the voices added to its iconic marketplace.
I am thrilled to announce that my voice and I are joining 11 Labs. Try it for yourself.
A new service where anyone can pay to use a celebrity's AI-generated voice in content, from commercials to audiobooks. In addition to Caine, the company has AI-generated voices of other famous figures from the past, including Judy Garland.
Sometimes the road looks long.
And John Wayne.
Don't talk about doing the right thing, partner. Just do it.
11 Labs says it works with third-party licensing companies representing the celebrities featured in the service. AI comes at a time where Hollywood is in financial upheaval. October's box office hitting a 27-year low, leading to the question of if this new technology could be an easier and cheaper alternative. Even actresses like Emily Blunt telling Variety AI-generated actress Tilly Norwood is really, really scary. But Norwood's creator, Elaine Vandervelden, pushing back against the backlash, saying she's not looking to replace actors. As the industry tries to find a balance, musicians like Sting are still skeptical AI will fully replace artistry.
AI has become so big in music. A lot of people have a lot of opinions. I know you've actually talked about not being so sure about it when it comes to music.
You know, I would hear AI in the hotel lobby or an airport. It's fine, it's perfectly serviceable as pop music, but would I actually listen to it? There's a difference between hearing and listening. I'm not that interested in what a machine can do.
Chloe Melas, NBC News.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.